Welcome to Sri Narayan Guru High School. Today we are going to study history, lesson number 3, India's internal challenges. In this chapter we are going to learn about some internal challenges that India faces. We shall see some internal challenges. The first one is separatism. Separatism is nothing but a common definition is that it is the advocacy of a state of cultural, ethnic, tribal, religious, racial, governmental or gender separation from the larger group. So in this lesson we can see that the Punjab asked for a separate state or a separate country called Khalistan. The second issue faced by internal challenges of India is issues concerning Northeast. In this slide you can see to the left side, people are asking for their human rights. In the right side of the slide you can see Northeast part of India in the red color, and below that you can see all the 7 states which are in Northeast. Third internal challenges faced by India are Naxalism. The fourth internal challenges faced by India is communalism. The fifth internal challenges faced by India is regionalism. Let us now see in detail each and every challenges faced by India. The unrest in Punjab. Akali Dal was the major political party in Punjab. In 1973, the Akali Dal passed the Anandpur Sahib resolution. The following demands were made in this resolution. Chandigarh should be made a part of Punjab. First of all, let me tell you what is meant by Anandpur Sahib resolution. The resolution included both religious and political issues. It asked for recognizing Sikhism as a religion separate from Hinduism. It also demanded that power be generally devoluted from the central to state governments and more autonomy to Punjab. Demands made in this resolution: Chandigarh should be made part of Punjab. The Punjabi speaking parts in other states should be included in the state of Punjab. Recruitment of people from Punjab in the Indian Army should be increased and more autonomy should be given to the state of Punjab. Let me tell you all, autonomy means the right of self-government. Akali Dal came to power in Punjab in 1977. While taking charge, they asked for a larger share of river waters for Punjab, holy city status for Amritsar, etc., along with their old demands. In 1980, the movement for independent Khalistan took root in Punjab. During that period, the leader of the Akali Dal was Sant Harcharan Singh Longowal. You can see Longowal in the right side of the slide. And Khalistan movement means Sikh separatist movement seeking to create a homeland for Sikhs by establishing a sovereign state called Khalistan, land of the Khalsa in the Punjab region. In this slide to the left side you can see people are demanding, we want Khalistan. A slogan is written there. In the middle of the slide you can see Khalistan marked in the Punjab state above Chandigarh. son Harcharan Singh Longowal used to direct his activists from the Golden Temple to stage protest. On the other side of the Golden Temple, armed followers started gathering around the staunch Khalistan supporter Sant Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale. You can see Bhindranwale to the right side of the slide. Here you can see people, staunch Khalistan supporters. Here you can see to the right side of the slide above you can see the Golden Temple, and you can see people protesting. During that period, terrorist activities had begun. Bhindranwale was arrested in 1981, accused of the murder of newspaper editor Lala Jagat Narayan. You can see Lala Jagat Narayan to the right side of the slide. He was the news editor. Here in the middle of the slide you can see the arrest. Police are arresting Bhindranwale. In 1981 it happened, and you can see to the left side, first picture, terrorist activities going on in Punjab. Situation worsened after this incident. Due to these developments, President's rule was imposed in Punjab in 1983. In this slide towards the left, you can see Bhindranwale. To the left, in the middle, you can see the news editor Lala Jagat Narayan. He has been shot dead. That picture also they have been circled here. And to the right side of the slide, you can see the president for the first time. He is addressing the public. So in Punjab, for the first time, president rule was imposed. Bhindranwale went to stay at a religious place called Akal Takht. His followers captured the Golden Temple and built a barricade of sand over there. Here in this slide you can see the picture of Bhindranwale. In the second picture you can see the place where he was hid, Akal Takht. It is nearby the Golden Temple. You can see in the third picture Golden Temple and Akal Takht. The fourth picture, that is the last picture, you can see barricade of sand, how they had heaped up. This greatly disturbed the peace in Punjab. It was a major challenge to the Indian democracy. Let us now see Operation Blue Star. Before going into this, I will tell you about what is Operation Blue Star. It is the code name of an Indian military action carried out between 1 and 8 June in 1984 to remove militant Sikh leader Sant Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale and his followers from the buildings of the Harmandir Sahib, that is Golden Temple complex in Amritsar, Punjab. The decision to launch the attack rested with Prime Minister Indira Gandhi. In July 1982, Harcharan Singh Longowal, the president of the Sikh political party Akali Dal, had invited Bhindranwale to take up residence in the Golden Temple complex to evade arrest. The government claimed Bhindranwale later made the sacred temple complex an armory and headquarters. The army had underestimated the firepower possessed by the militants, whose armament included Chinese-made rocket-propelled grenade launchers, with armor-piercing capabilities. Tanks and heavy artillery were used to attack the militants, who responded with anti-tank and machine gun fire from the heavily fortified Akal Takht. After a 24-hour firefight, the army gained control of the temple complex. Casualty figures for the army were 83 dead and 249 injured. 1,592 militants were apprehended and there were 493 combined militant and civilian casualties according to the official estimates. So, the main task of getting the terrorists out of the Golden Temple was entrusted to Major General Kuldeep Singh Brar. Here in this slide you can see to the right side Major General Kuldeep Singh and his associates. Down you can see Indira Gandhi, Prime Minister during 1984. On the morning of 3rd June 1984, the mission Operation Blue Star started. The operation ended on 6th June. Here in this slide you can see clearly given the pictures you can see above. Akal Takht picture, Bhindranwale's picture, and the Golden Temple and Akal Takht picture, and the militants and the soldiers below. Let me read the slide. Operation Blue Star, a military operation at Harmandir Sahib against Sikh militants, began on June 3, 1984. Operation Blue Star, ordered by Indira Gandhi and carried out by the Indian Army against militants led by Jarnail Singh Bhindranwale. A media blackout was imposed prior to the attack and Punjab was cut off from the world. The attack continued till June 8. Number of deaths 2,000 military personnel, 190 to 250 combatants, 492 civilians according to official figures. This led to the assassination of Indira Gandhi by her Sikh bodyguards on October 31, 1984, followed by anti-Sikh riots. In this operation, the Indian Army functioned with great restraint. The operation ended with the death of Bhindranwale and other terrorists. In this slide, towards the left, you can see Sant Bhindranwale's dead body, how our Indian soldiers have shot him dead, and to the right side of the slide you can see the other terrorists who our Indian soldiers shot them dead. In 1986, an operation had to be conducted against terrorists in the Golden Temple once more. It was called Operation Black Thunder. Now let me explain you what is Operation Black Thunder. Operation Black Thunder is the name given to two operations that took place in India in the late 1980s to flush out remaining Karku Sikh militants from the Golden Temple using Black Cat commandos of the National Security Guards. Like Operation Blue Star, these attacks were on Karku Sikhs who were based in the Golden Temple in Amritsar, Punjab. The first Operation Black Thunder took place on 30 April 1986. About 200 radical Sikh militants had been occupying the temple premises for the last 3 months. The operation was commanded by Julio Ribeiro, police officer, who was the DGP of Punjab. The police operation was initiated one day after the radicals occupying the temple declared the formation of the independent Sikh nation of Khalistan. About 300 National Security Guards commandos stormed the Golden Temple, the holiest shrine of Sikhs, along with 700 border security force troops and captured about 200 Sikh militants.